Happy holidays, everyone, and thanks for taking a moment out of your busy schedules to join me for a big announcement today, which I'm very excited about. I'm Carol Tuttle, your host and the creator of Dressing Your Truth, Energy Profiling, and the Carol Tuttle Healing Center and the Child Whisperer. Thank you so much for being a customer, a fan, a follower. My hope and mission is that I've made a difference in your life that's long lasting, not just something that's temporary or just a flash in the pan, that it's truly life changing for you for the rest of your life, because that is the body of work that I've put together, is to help you in that way. All it requires is for you to show up and do your part. I have a little bit of a thick throat still. I've had a chest cold, but I'm on the other side of it now. But my vocal cords are still, I sound like Miley Cyrus. I've decided, hey, maybe a singing career is in store for me. We are here to talk about some things that we're making changes with and some new things that we're adding in 2024. If you would love to win a bottle of, I want to celebrate the Anti-Aging Body Lotion. We launched it this year, and it has not even been out for an entire year. And it is our number one selling product this year. We've sold almost 2,000 bottles of these. This is Luscious Lotion. I'd love for you to share in a comment. Those of you that use this, what have you nicknamed it? I call it, this is Magic Potion right here. I gift it to some of my people that I see over here. I have a phenomenal chiropractor I work with over here, and I gave her a bottle 2 weeks ago. I see her every Friday. I said, Kathleen, Magic Lotion. And she is very particular about what she puts on her body, because she's very organic, holistic based, and her life has been for all 60 years. And I said, you're going to love this. Came back the next week and she claimed, she brought it up. You know, when they bring it up, you don't have to ask. It's good stuff. You know, that lotion you gave me, that magic stuff you gave me, I've never had anything help my arms like it is. Another report from my daughter, my type 1 daughter. For some reason, type 1s have a tendency to get those bumps. There's a name for the condition. The tiny little bumps on the back of their arms that would fit for a type 1. She's had those most of her adult life. Gone. 100% gone. She's thrilled. Mom, she doesn't brag about much, but I do. She's living with it for, over 20, 30 years now. I've been working on this stuff, but she's 42. She was thrilled. So we're giving away 3 bottles, 3 different people. We're going to keep the giveaway open for 24 hours because we've got people that can't come live and we want them to participate. Just share in a comment, whatever. What's different for you, better for you because of my work this year? What body of work has made the biggest difference in your life? Was it a book you read of mine? A session you did of mine, maybe a course, maybe it was learning your type, maybe it was something that happened in your lifestyle content, some materials you had were influenced from in that body of work. Maybe it's your type group that's helped you come alive into your true self. But I do love reading all of your guesses. None of you were correct in the guesses, and some of them I'm like, really? So no, I won't be profiling children. I will say this once again, that I do not feel is really my right or even obligation, nor would I be 100% correct with children. I know that. I might get 85% of them correct. That's just too much room for error. I need to experience a child to really, truly know their type. Some are very textbook in their pictures and are a piece of cake. They're easy. But in some cases, with our lower movements, higher movements, I'm not always sure. And I 100% feel grandparent, parent, you truly want to know a child's type for the betterment of their lives. If you were to get on your knees and pray and ask God in a humble way to truly show you, without a doubt, 100% clarity, to remove your own doubt, to have faith in the answer and ask, please show me this child's type. I want it for their betterment of their life. Please show me. You'll be shown. That is what you need to do, and not ask me to type your children. So that is not happening. I can't do that. It's not something that I'm confident in. But what we are doing, for the last 2 years, I have offered Truth Bomb Tuesdays in my lifestyle group. We've averaged, around 100, 120 a month that we've done. We totaled several thousand in 2022 when we started this, and we did over 1,000 this year. So we've collectively done, in the 2 years I've done this, at least over 3,000, 3,500, maybe closer to 4. But thousands of women have received that feedback. Well, I have felt very strongly in the last few months it's time to move forward from that. One of my goals, always 100% in the forefront of anything I do, is to teach you. I am a teacher. I went to college to learn to be a teacher. I was a high school teacher. I learned how to write curriculums. I learned how to teach. I had a very rigorous teaching education program at the university I attended, and a very rigorous specialty in home economics education. It was one of the top colleges of the day at my university. It was a tough program. I was one of 50 eligible candidates for 2 positions in the district we lived in Utah, in Utah County. There were 50 candidates and 50 eligible candidates and 2 positions in the district at 2 different high schools, Provo High and Timpview. I was hired at Provo High out of those 50 eligible candidates because I poured my heart into this. And interesting, did I not know, how would I have known in 1982 that it would come to serve me beautifully at this time as my career unfolded in my 40s? Because, I didn't really even get into Dressing Your Truth till I was 46. I'm 20 years into it this year. This is my 20th anniversary year. And I've always felt I need to teach you what I know, teach you. And a lot of it's for free. Most of my profiling content is free, except for the secondary element of it, because that's just a whole different and we'll speak to that in a moment. But we're going to shift now from doing Truth Bomb Tuesday. I'm not going to be offering those anymore. I have put together a master class. You may have noticed that after each of the Truth Bomb Tuesdays, within the 24-hour period, I went live. And I taught you from using participants' faces, hands, childhood pictures. I taught you what I knew, why I knew what I knew. I gave you that learning. We've compiled now a master class in face profiling that is all archived together in one spot for you to go through all of those videos. I think we ended up with, Clean, if you could text me, how many videos do we have in that master class, and how many faces if you were to watch all of them? And they include children's faces, which is really important to me. So we're going to move on from Truth Bomb Tuesday to a program we are calling #Women Helping Women. Women Helping Women. If you're on my email list, you would have gotten an email right about now about this new program. And we're going to throw the article. We've written an article about it with all the details. We're putting that link here in the comment thread. But what is Women Helping Women? Well, I have watched over this last 2-year period a proficiency increase remarkably go very up in the lifestyle members' experience of accurate face profiling, because you have been practicing. You've been learning from me. You've been studying. You've been watching my face profiling tutorials. You've really committed yourself. And I have seen the proficiency and accuracy rate just skyrocket. You're very good at it. There's a lot of you that are excellent at it. You got it. You figured, And you do things like I do. You go click on to their life. If you're not quite sure, you'll do a little more investigation, because I've taught you all those things. So we are now going to launch for 2024 Women Helping Women. And this is the perfect time to do it, because it's really coming home to us knowing ourselves. If you've taken the time to watch my energy, the numerology and energy of 2024, it's about going within, really tuning into yourself. And so those of you that still feel you need help, there's just interference, there's noise, there's a lack of your own confidence, we're really going to serve the women that need extra support. And what this will look like is the lifestyle community any day of the year. It's not on any particular day. You'll be able to post and ask for feedback. Now, we have very specific guidelines for posting. Just like we do, we have a program that we let you ask for help with your secondary by posting 4 of your favorite top 10 plus outfits that you love, true to your type, and say, I love these 4 outfits. What do you see in them that would suggest my secondary? And the group members give feedback on that based on what they're seeing. So the truth bombs is we're moving forward to women helping women. And we are very excited about that because I won't be weighing in. I'm not going to come in like I do with the truth bombs. As you can imagine, this is a big task for me and my team to take on every month. And we've had a vision for this to get at some point we've got to move forward and not be involved in this anymore. We need to really turn it back to you. And ultimately, the woman asking needs to decide for herself based on the feedback she's inviting. If 80% of the comment thread says type 1, then I hope that woman trusts it. If 80%, 90% of the thread says type 3, I hope she trusts it. Because when we do this, women will post a photo that in the email you received, you'll see a little image that came up. I thought I had that here, but maybe, yeah, there we go. Let's show that. We ask you to post a headshot of yourself. This is an actual participant. This is a legit one that I helped with. A childhood photo and hands. So we would want you to have training in all of these because I have tutorials on each of these: hand profiling, profiling children, profiling adults. So what we're going to do right after I jump off of this at 4 p.m., I'm going to go into the lifestyle group and broadcast live and go over all the specifics. I'm not going to do that here. But it's a great time to join lifestyle and support. Every woman needs a support system. We lack that in our culture. Indigenous cultures had women's communities that would gather. And I've created these Facebook groups because that is our setup in the world, that we gather in them. And the blessing of that is really phenomenal to be able to support other women. I even think that's gives back more than getting support, to comment, to participate, to give back. And women helping women is really a theme that I feel very strong about this year. That in a world where so many people feel worn out, distraught, tired of a lot of sense of unknown, confusion. Who do you trust nowadays? We are meant to turn within. We are meant to find answers within through our own spiritual practices. And we want that for you, and we want you to have support. And so we invite you to join our lifestyle group and be one of those women that participates in women helping women. And that's a daily thing. You need help, you need support, you need we see posts anything from this outfit feels off, what could I do different? It's not quite right. I really like this skirt, but I don't know really what I should put with it. And you get all kinds of help. There's a lot of really awesome style queens in lifestyle. And then you might post, I need help with a situation with a type 4 person in my life. You don't have to give the details, just, brevity is important. We don't ask for stories. And you just say, how might I approach that? Because you got all these type 4s in the group to help you out. See, so it's a place to get support for yourself, for your relationships. We have the Child Whisper group for child-related parenting questions. So I invite you to join us in lifestyle. It's well worth the investment, especially if you buy the annual, because it brings the price way, way down, 1/3 if you pay month to month. So we'll throw a link up to that in our comment thread. Now, some other exciting things that are coming up in lifestyle. We are going to have makeup month again in February. It's really important that I hope you've embraced the practice of makeup and styling yourself as a self-care practice, not as a practice of trying to feel better about yourself, but to give back to yourself and love yourself. Putting on makeup, whatever degree you put it on, is not to cover flaws. It is not to try and feel better about yourself because you think you look better. Styling an outfit, even if it's super casual, wearing some jewelry. To me, in my world, it's not about a flaw that you're flawed is we grew up believing. It's about endowing ourselves with honor, care, love, appreciation. I do it because I love myself. I do it because I care. And you honestly do feel better. My daughter, Ann, I shared this story earlier in the year. She has 5 children now. She's a busy mom of 5 and lovely children, especially her type 4 little baby. What a gem. Oh, what a stunning human. I just adore her. I adore them all, but it's just so remarkable to me how clearly the types come through. I'm just like, there it is. She has a square face and a straight smile, and she's a brown. I've always said to Ann, it'll be interesting to see what a type 4 child looks like in your family, but she always makes sure she's made up enough before her children come home from school. So she greets them with a more positive attitude. So she's doing it for her family too. Isn't that lovely? So February is makeup month. Then we're bringing spring, summer style school back. That was a big hit. We were able to pick 9 different trends in the fall winter one that we launched in September and taught you how to incorporate those true to your type. Women really embraced it, took on new challenges, tried new things. We get stuck in ruts. You know what? Being able to challenge yourself with your fashion and your look is actually now I use the term anti-aging just because it's the common one we know. It slows down the aging process because you just think differently when you're still invested in this. I'm 66 in 2 weeks, and why age prematurely? I want to age well, empowered aging. That's my goal. And so Style School's coming back. So if you love the fall one, you want to make sure you're a party to that. And then August is our 20th anniversary. I have been teaching Dressing Your Truth for 20 years. It originated as a live event model. You would have had to pay $2,400 to attend a 4-day event with me, with only 25 other women. And Anne's been with me throughout this entire journey teaching, and she started right back then with me. And Julia and Sarah and Callista were soon involved. They were with me a lot of years. And so we're so excited. And we'll have some great activities and sales planned to support and celebrate our 20 year. It'll be 15 years for us being online. We launched our online courses in 2009 when that became a legit available thing. Now, reminder, you want to win a bottle of my Anti-Aging Body Lotion? Get involved in the comment thread. Please like this, share it. That all helps it get out on people's feeds. With all that's going on, we need that help. And today is the last day of the Carol sale. Thank you so much. Your business has kept us in business this year. It's been a tough year for us. It's been very, we are customer fueled. You keep us going. We don't have investors. We don't have that, big money that, because we're owned by, we're a bootstrap company. You keep us going. And thank you so much. If in your heart you can feel the generosity and the gratitude to give back through even a $10 purchase, it means the world to us because it makes a huge difference. It keeps us going. And it's probably been one of the toughest years financially that we've had to face in a long time. I understand that when eggs and gas and all that basics cost more, a pair of earrings may not be on your top of the list. But if you can in some way, give back to us at this time of year. I know it's going to make a huge difference for us to stick around and keep helping you, because that's what we love. We love to help you. Now, we're going to move over to the Healing Center. You may have seen, if you've been in the Healing Center, we've renamed all the courses. So let's take a look at those. You know, I was the one that really pushed for this, to update our homepage, our landing page, when you log into your membership, and make them a little more zippy, a little more colorful, and just more relevant. The titles now are focused on outcomes and the results you can expect. And I'm really thrilled about what we have to offer. We have 16 courses in the Healing Center. Many of you are familiar with platforms like Masterclass, and I think it's pronounced Udemy. We're just like them, with a focus on healing and well-being. And I got good stuff. I'm one of the best in the world of healers. I'm a teacher and a healer. That is really my calling. I know how to help you heal. I know it. I know what's going on in your inner world. I know what's got to be addressed. And I've written 16 phenomenal courses that you get for $69 a month. Colleen, are we able to show that landing page with the new course titles? I would like to show that. There we go. Okay, this is at the top of the page. This is what we're going to be doing next year. Now, I built this with the whole idea of women in mind. I came up with this course progression for 2024. What we do 5 times a year is we do what we call group supported courses. The whole group, the private Facebook group, is invited to all join in on the same course, so everybody energetically can support each other in a major shift and give back to helping each other and ask for help when needed in the same course. We're starting the year with the weight loss cure. It's a 4-week course. Well, I have added the new exciting feature that I filmed all on my own, our 28 days of movement. Let's keep that up. I like having that up. I want to refer to it. 28 days of movement, 5 minutes. That will be in the weight loss cure. These are not workouts. They're not cardio. They're about moving. I love how they came together, because I had a lot of things come through me to share with you about shifting this, for most of you, age-old pattern with not being at a healthy weight. Not liking your body and appearance, and particularly not liking your weight. Now, you may recall a few months ago, I released the number 1 issue for every type, number 1 health issue. Do you remember what type 1's was? And I'm sorry but we all got ours, and none of them are fun. None of them are fun. But this is all in the lifestyle content. If you want to review this content, it's really phenomenal. Who remembers what the number 1 issue was for type 1's? The weight issues. Weight issues, the weight of the world on you. I don't want to take time to teach you the why behind that. I've got the video to do that. But I want to particularly invite the type 1s to come in and be done. Wrap it up. Let's be done with this. You can get to that place. I dealt with weight and body issues for 45 years. It's only been the last few years that I am in an entirely new place. I never overeat. I had eating disorders as a teen. I had weight issues all through my adult life, up and down. Always something that was right in front of me, right there, having to manage it, trying to keep myself from gaining weight, having to lose those last 5 to 10 pounds. It was constant. I was OCD about it. Issues with the scale and the numbers, poor eating habits, cravings. I've healed it all. It doesn't need to take you decades like it did me. I learned from those decades of healing it to put into a 4-week course what you need. You might have to go through it more than once, but hey, you'll be in a whole new place if you go through it. Then we're going to move on to Glow Up, Self-Image Transformation. This is about, finally, ladies, Many of you still shame yourself, even though you're dressing your truth. Many of you still look in the mirror and think you're not enough. Many of you still are doing the whole, I'm aging too fast. I'm old. I look ugly. Done. We got to get done with that. It's time. You don't want to die with that one. So we're going to go from the weight loss cure to the glow up. And that's perfect because it's right before we go into style school. Because we want you loving yourselves when you're with us in style school and being willing to post your photos. How do I know if you still body shame yourself? You won't post yourself and you won't put yourself out there. You will not put a photo of yourself in my groups. You're embarrassed. You're afraid. That's what this course will get rid of. There's no need for it's not legit. It's a lie. It's not real. It was handed over to you from generations before you. You're keeping it going. And guess what? If you don't love yourself enough to do it for you, you're keeping it going for generations of females to come in your family. Why not be the one that finally closes that chapter? Ends it. Done. Close the book. Let's move on. You are giving your posterity of females a huge gift. My granddaughters love and admire themselves. To have an 11-year-old who thinks she's hot stuff and rocking it is like a gift. We did it. Then we're going to the money cure. Hello, we never seem to not need this every year. I wish we did it. Seriously. And empowered aging. See, so you know what? You got to have, money helps. Money helps when it comes to empowered aging. You can access things that cost you money to keep you healthier, like hyperbaric chambers and stuff like that. So empowered aging, there's a lot of ageism out there. And I'm hearing it from the 40-year-olds. I'm getting so old. Pain, people talking about their pain and how it's just this defunct thing of aging. Not the case. I love this course. There's none other. The glow up and the empowered aging, nobody has written a course like this. You can't find it anywhere. And then unlock your life purpose. So isn't that perfect? Because once you go through the other four, you're ready. You're ready to step into whatever that. Every phase of your life has a purpose. Every phase, especially as you're aging, every phase there's a purpose and you're meant to be dialed into it and living it. So let's just scroll down and look at all the pretty names and photos on the Healing Center page. On the Healing Center, do we have that? Or do we just have the ones we're doing? You can go to the sale, go to Healing Center, healwithcarol.com, and you can see them all because they look great. They're really awesome. While we are, I don't know if you're getting that or not, or you can even just send me a link and I'll hold it up on my phone. So healing work's you're going to be thrown into healing work in 2024 because you're being turned within with the 2 and 4 energy. You're going to be your stuff's going to be right there. It's the perfect year to join the Healing Center. You can get an annual membership. It gives you a savings of 4 months of savings. If you do the annual, go to healwithcarol.com/annual. It's $5.99 for the year. Give that to yourself. Gift yourself that. Many people will be blessed because of that gift you gave yourself. And so we're going to start January 8th with the weight loss cure. And make a comment. Anybody have any questions for me? Make a comment to win one of the 3 bottles of this. We'll be announcing the winners in 24 hours. Any questions for me? Throw them up. All right, I'll just scroll. This is the mobile. We got weight loss cure there. Just so you can see how great they look. Awaken Chalk. These are the 16 courses you have access to in the Healing Center. And then all the sessions are broken out by category, so you can even do specific sessions without having to find them in a course. Manifestation School, Weight Loss Cure, Money, 30-Day Money Cure, Relationship Reset, Nurture, Healing Your Inner Child, 21-Day Health Renewal, Thrive, Healing Past Abuse, Abundance, Think Rich Recipe, Depression Breakthrough, Empowered Aging, Glow Up, Self-Image Transformation, self-confidence ignited, sexual intimacy revival, unlock your life purpose, and 2-week anxiety fix. Those are your 16 courses. Oh, any questions before we and our broadcast today? So the big announcements were no more Truth Bomb Tuesdays. Carol will not be typing people, confirming types. That's basically what I did. Confirm types. I've done over 10,000 officially. And yes, I pretty just innately type whoever I see. So it's in the hundreds of thousands. Not because I talk to all these people, but I just know people's types when I look at them. It's basically just like knowing you have brown hair. It's just automatic now for me in most cases, especially when I can see people moving around and how they talk and move and body language. So what do you think? We're going to be doing Heal Women Helping Women. We're going to move over to the Facebook, the Lifestyle Facebook group. We'll be going live at a little less than 30 minutes where I will take questions and go through the specifics of how to get feedback. Someone can get help today. When does it start? I guess now, if you're real clear on the protocols for how to post. So here we go. I trust you. And that's always been my goal. I want you to know what I know when it comes to profiling people because it changes your world. You're just nicer to people. And even if you do judge them, you'll always know why they're the way they are. Even though you still get triggered, you'll still go, well, that's because they're type 2 or 3 or 4 or what, Yeah, you have insight as to why rather than why can't they stop doing that? So that's on your end now to not get triggered. Sure, everybody has the opportunity to manage themselves consciously within the makeup of their type. I'm 100%. It's never an excuse for going, oh, I can do what I want. Like, no, you need to now that you know, now you have this awareness, you're actually you have more obligation and responsibility to behave, be a civil human being. You know why you do what you do. So check it when you need to. That's a good thing about it. All right. I guess we don't have a question now. So thank you again for making a purchase on the last day of the Carol sale. We really appreciate your business. Really do. It is just, God bless you. God bless you. I don't feel I'm done. At 66, I'm like, I got a lot in me to give still. So I want to keep giving and sharing. And we are a business. So it does cost us to help you. So thank you for being a customer. I appreciate all of you so much.